for 7 by Aston Villa. Ollie Watkins, the headline. Aston Villa 7, Liverpool 2.
Never dreamed of getting a result like this today. Performance was outstanding from start to finish, and we've created an awful lot of chances against an exceptional defence and team. You know, had to work very, very hard, but I said we've carried on that momentum from the end of last season, but we've added quality to that, and you know, people questioned Ollie Watkins' price. That's probably trebled now.
A hat-trick against the champions, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
I know, exactly. Can't believe it, really. Getting 1 goal is good, but getting 3 is unbelievable. I've come away there, obviously, with a hat-trick, but you know, I think I can get more at the end of the day.
Aston Villa did really, really well. Was very physical, very smart, very direct, did a lot of really good things. And we not. Obviously, who wants to lose 7-2? Years ago, we told ourselves we want to create history. That was history tonight, but obviously the wrong one.
Can you imagine what it would have been like if well,
that's my biggest regret.
The stadium was full.
Yeah, that's the biggest regret, I think, for everyone, that there's no supporters in here, because this place would be certainly be rocking, and they've missed a treat. I hope they've all seen it on the TV today, and I hope they're all enjoying it and celebrating like we will be.
Well, the Everton fans were out in force. After that, there's one of them on social media, independent fan site, being topical at the same time, as well as revelling in that. Villa could have had 10, couldn't they? And as Ollie Watkins himself said, he could have had more than the hat-trick he got.
Yeah, they should have. Villa's problem last season was putting the ball in the back of the net, which is why they went out and invested 28 million in Ollie Watkins. I mean, he has made the best centre-half in the world look very, very good in the back of the net. But what a day for him, and what a day for Aston Villa. Absolutely magnificent.
You talked about the High Line and that you're going to have a look at it. There have been positives for Liverpool when playing the High Line. And if you look at this stat of how they've caught people offside since August 29th, so, 40 more times than any other teams. So it has benefited them.
Yeah.
But
they do it, and when they've done it really, really well, it's because they press people. They squeeze up, which they have to do. And Jurgen Klopp said it's high risk. It's without doubt high risk when you've got no pressure on the ball, and you cannot play a high line when you haven't runners in like that, and so much space to run into. We've just seen Ollie Watkins the finish, and why shouldn't we have a look at it again? Because it's fantastic from him. But I mean, they're 2 or 3 yards inside the half there. There's no pressure on the ball. It's a simple ball to the left-hand side, and this was happening all game, time and time again. Obviously, Villa have worked on this. You've got no pressure on the ball. You've got a player picking his head up, picking the pass. You cannot play a high line when someone's got that much time on the ball and you've got runners like that, because you'll get killed, and Villa did it, and it worked perfectly for them. I mean, this is just unbelievable. Trezeguet at the
how high they are.
How high they are. Trezeguet at the far post. He's looking right across the line. He times his run to perfection. He's not offside. Simple thing again. Let's do it again. In behind again. Look, Grealish is on his way. No pressure on the ball again. It's a brilliant pass from McGinn this time. I mean, it could have and should have been 9 or 10 or even 11 if they had put the chances away. No wonder he's angry. You cannot do it when you're not prepared to press and work hard and give people time on the ball to pick their heads up and play those passes.
Right. It's so frantic, I'm going to let you pause for breath. Right? You on the High Line?
I just felt that tonight there comes a point as a player where you go, it's not working. I think it was clear the importance of Mane to that high press. He's always the one that sets the tone when it comes to the high press for Liverpool. But what is the number? Is it when they're getting behind 5 times? Is it when they're getting behind 10 times? Because that did happen today. So at some point, usually if there was a Jordan Henderson type figure in there, I would have expected it from Van Dijk, definitely. You kind of go, look, it's not working. Dean Smith and his Villa team basically looked at Liverpool's previous games and went, they play a high line, we're going to execute it in training, and we're going to get in behind them. That's a worrying sign for Liverpool, when a team can look at you and go, this is how we're going to beat you, and then go and put 7 by you.
Ross Barkley's debut for Villa today, what did you notice about him? What did you notice about the effect that that might have on Jack Grealish going forward?
I felt like Ross Barkley's directions were very clear today that was given to him, and it was running behind. And I think when you've got somebody like Jack Grealish on that left-hand side, and it might be Jack Grealish and his role surrounding it all and their link-up that actually does that for him. Because it might be something that Gareth Southgate looks at and goes, hang on a minute,